Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show with me, Kavita Thaplial, and it's that part of the show where we give answers to our viewer queries because there are a plethora of funds available in the market to invest your hard-earned money in. But how do you assess which is the right fund for your portfolio? What are the criteria that one should look at? To help you navigate through this maze, today we'll be joined by Shweta Jain, Investography, and also do not forget to send us your portfolio queries on our WhatsApp number, which is 8657974571. You can also email us your questions on the Money Show at etnow.tv. So while we are getting Shweta connected on the show, let's move on to our first viewer's question, which is from Sanjeet Ruban. And Sanjeet wants to understand whether the current mutual fund holdings that he has in his portfolio are aligned with his financial goals or not. And he's currently holding 3 mutual funds, which are Parag Parikh Flexi Cap. He has Kotak Small Cap. He also has Kotak Emerging Equity. And he's been investing since almost a little more than a year. And the current holding in these funds is almost around 4 lakh rupees. That's what he says. And the kind of ratio in which he's invested is Parag Parikh Flexi Cap has almost 30% of his investment. Kotak Small Cap has 40% and Kotak Emerging Equity has 30%. That's the allocation he has decided for his investments in mutual funds, and he's been doing it via SIP, it seems. And he also wants to understand that given the fact that mid and small cap stocks have outperformed the market, would it be good or advisable for him to, sell off a few of these funds and move on to some other funds, or would it be a good idea to hold on these funds and the time horizon that he aims is of almost 5 year plus doing an SIP? So that's the question. And do I have Shweta with me connected? Shweta, hi, good evening. Welcome to the show. And so we've already taken Sanjeet's question. So quickly, over to you, Shweta.
Hi, Kavita. Thank you for having me on the show. We've taken whose question you
Sanjeet's
said?
question. Sanjeet.
Sanjeet's question. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So the schemes that he's mentioned are quite good, although a little towards small cap. I would say, obviously, because of the past performance that we are seeing people investing more towards small and mid cap. But they do need to realize that small and mid cap are riskier. So these are good schemes, and especially if he is in the long term for this, I see no reason to change this. Although when he's adding new funds, I would recommend that he adds funds like a UTI Nifty 50. So that'll bring in the large cap and the passive fund exposure for him.
All right. Also, the specific question on mid cap and small cap, you think he should be doing something on those lines?
So for these, I wouldn't recommend that he moves out of them immediately. Like I said, I would recommend that he keeps adding. So he does have excess exposure to small cap, but rather than redeeming funds or moving funds, I would recommend that when he can add funds, he adds to large cap. Since his time horizon is longer, I would recommend that he holds on to this. And he's been in this for a little over a year. So I would definitely say that he sticks to these funds and adds on to large cap.
All right, Shweta, let's move on. And a very young investor's question, Vipul. And Vipul says that he wants to start his SIP of 7,000 and he's just 23 years old and it's a new job for him. And he wants you to help him with his investment for about 15 years. So Vipul, first of all, congratulations for the new job and thank you so much for trusting us, for suggesting you an investment strategy, for giving us this opportunity. And it's wonderful to have these kind of questions, and it is, look at the kind of financial literacy that we're talking about, Shweta. 23-year-old investor, and he's talking about long term. He's talking about 15 years, and he wants to opt this via mutual funds by doing an SIP. So somewhere down the line, we know that people have started acknowledging the importance of investments. It's just not savings anymore. It's just not making a quick buck in investing in risky investment instruments, but it's more about having a strategy for your investments.
Absolutely, Kavita. Absolutely right. And it's so heartening to see young investors and people who've just started working start and talk about investing. I would recommend that he starts off with UTI Nifty 50, which is a passive fund, low cost. He'll get the large cap exposure that should be good as a core part of his portfolio. So for the 7K SIP that he's looking for, 4K can go towards UTI Nifty 50. and 3K can go towards PPFAS FlexiCap. This will give him the additional mid cap and small cap exposure as well, and it will give him international stock exposure, which I think he'll be quite intrigued about and excited in his investments.
All right, that's interesting. We move on to our last question. And Tejas Dave, he's a 46-year-old NRI based in Dubai, and he's invested via mutual funds and also via shares. And you have the questions on you, right? He has two goals: child education. The son is almost 6 years old, and one is he wants to have a fund creation. He also has a fund creation goal: SBI Contra, Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100, HDFC S&P Index, Mirae Asset Emerging Blue Chip, ICICI Prudential Discovery, PPFS FlexiCap, HDFC FlexiCap. He has two mid-cap opportunity and multi-cap from HDFC, and he has a hybrid and a small cap from HDFC as well. And so the SIPs are currently under the selection of growth, and the lump sum that he's doing is under dividend payout. And the tax benefits are, he has taken tax benefits for dividend payout, that's what he says. But then how would you assist him as far as his goals are concerned?
So I think it's high time for him to actually put numbers to his goals because he is 46 years old. And I would recommend that he looks at his retirement planning, his son's education planning, make sure that he's accounted for inflation there. So I would definitely request him to put numbers to his goals. The portfolio as such looks good, but there are too many schemes according to me. And some of them quite repetitive. Some fund houses have indeed a large exposure. So my recommendation would be to cut 3 schemes. He could cut SBI Contra, HDFC FlexiCap, and HDFC Hybrid. Hybrid, there is no reason for it to be in his portfolio if it's a large long-term fund. So I think that's something that he can cut off. HDFC FlexiCap, again, multiple FlexiCaps in his portfolio. This is something that he can do away with. And SBI Contra is something that he can do without. So these are schemes that I would definitely recommend that he doesn't continue. The SIP amounts can actually be 7,000 plus in some of the schemes. For example, Mirae Asset is only 2,500. He can increase there. Parag Parikh can be increased as well. So I think these changes, if he makes and he adds on to the portfolio recommendation next time that what his goals are, I think that will help him assess if his SIPs are enough, if his portfolio is doing well enough, and what he needs to do to get to his goals.
All right, with that, it's a wrap. Thank you so much, Shweta, for being on the show and helping our viewers with their financial portfolio queries. Thank you so much. And before I sign off, I'm going to leave our viewers with our WhatsApp number and email ID where you can send us your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.